All right, boys and girls, there's so many steps that I want to show you this one again. And I'm going to be completely honest with you. I've got to show you a mistake that I made when I went to make a video for you guys with this. Okay, so let's do the distributive property. We're going to break up a number. And honestly, it doesn't matter if we break up the first number or the second number. I think the last video that I did, I broke up the second number. So this time I'm going to break up the first. So when we break up 63 into our tens and ones, I'm going to go ahead and stick my area model. Make the big chunk the tens. How many tens is that? Well, there's 6 of them. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Okay, and I'm multiplying that by 14. And then I'm left with my ones. There are 3 of those. I'm also multiplying that by 13. When you see area models, you may see the number that you're keeping the same out to the side, and then you'll see the number that you broke up at the top. So I want you to kind of get used to seeing that. Now, this is where we can use the associative property inside using the distributive property. We can break this 60 into 6 times 10. It didn't show up in there. So then we're doing 14 times 6 times 10. So now I'm going to do this 2-digit times 1-digit. I know how to do that. 6 fours. 4, 8, 12, 16 with a 20 there and a 24. Put the 4 in the ones place and the 2. 6 times 1, identity property. We're doing all these properties. The 6 plus 2 is 8. This is where I made a mistake before, boys and girls, when I was even doing an example for you. Am I really multiplying just by 6? What else do I have to do? I've got to multiply that one by 10 as well. 84 times 1 is 84. Took off a 0, so I add a 0. Don't forget that last step. Sometimes there's so many steps in this that it's easy to skip by one. I know, because I did it myself when I was practicing for you. So you really have to double check your work, and I'm going to show you how to do that as well. Now we've got 14 times 3. We're going to do that one up here. 3 fours, 4, 8, 12. Put a 2. Okay, the 1. 3 times 1. Well, the identity doesn't change, so it's still a 3 plus 1 more is 4. Now we've got 42. So we're going to add 42. When we do that, we're going to get 882. This is how you can check. Just to make sure that's a reasonable estimate, let's go with 63. I'm going to go ahead and round 63 to 60 and 14 to 10. So I'm going to go ahead and do 6 times 1 is 6, and got 2 zeros there, 600. That is a decent amount apart. So then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to double check and just make sure. Well, I did round down 3, and that was, you know, some, but then I rounded down 4 on that one. So really, I'm going to have, you know, a whole bunch less. So I should have a decently smaller number than in my estimate than I do my actual. So when I look at that, I think that it's still reasonable. I'm going to go ahead, double check. That's how you use the distributive property. Take the area model, kind of draw it out for yourself. Do all this math off to the side, and then check for reasonableness with your estimate. I'm going to show you the rotation now.